Well, welcome everybody. We are here at the beautiful Gold Room, and it's a beautiful December night, and the Gold Room is festive. They do such a great job here. Everybody should be down here to see what we got going on every Wednesday night. We are The Beat Goes On global internet, radio, and video show because you can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on kcosdigitalmedia.com, the source of all the links. But like Ed said, if you know anyone that should be here, couldn't be here, too far away, text them kcosdigitalmedia.com and they can tune in and be part of the show.
Yeah.
So
you have to tell me who this incredible band is on this stage this evening.
I will do that. I will open it like I always do with a question, and what kind of question is it going to be? You never know, right? So, okay, how many's here to hear the band specifically? Start clapping right now. Well, maybe I don't get to ask my question because everyone's here to see you. So I actually, when we do our Facebook event pages, we try to put in as many sources of information about each guest that we can. And I thought I was going to be a smart guy. And I put a poll question on the event page. And nobody answered a question.
Oh, no. Okay, so what was it? I didn't even see it.
See, you didn't even see it. So,
I did not.
You're in trouble.
I was busy.
So, yeah, being, one of those guys that had 3 years of Latin in high school and loved the romance languages, right? Who loves the romance languages? Come on, everybody does, right?
I do. They are so sultry sexy.
So,
but
how would you, since you didn't do your research, how would you pronounce the name of this band?
Oh, he always thinks, always.
I'll let you guys off the hook, right?
Yeah. Hey, I know exactly how to pronounce your band name. Vase Vide. And I'll tell you what, you guys are so amazing. Did I say that right?
Vase Vide, yeah.
Vase Vide.
Pretty close.
Thank you.
We've heard like 14 different pronunciations for it, so it's.
Oh yeah.
We really don't mind.
So, Vase Vide. That is very, very incredibly different, and you've got to tell us why. We may as well ask you. We were gonna ask you that anyway, but you got to tell me why.
So what's empty in your life?
What made it?
What's empty?
Hey, it could be full.
No. The translation of if it was Vase Vide, if you looked, it's empty something or other because it could be substituted for room, vase, life, whatever, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So usually empty vessel, but it was just kind of my username I used online for everything for a long time, and this project started as an electronic project, and I was trying to feature different singers on every song, and I mean that's how Kelly kind of got involved, and then it turned into an indie rock band somehow.
Sweet.
And we were too lazy to come up with a new name, so we just used that. Yeah.
You know what? I think it's killer, and I got to actually go and hear some of your music, and I am so thrilled to see you on stage live. So
thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So I think an introductory tune would be most appropriate, don't you? Everybody?
Sure. Yeah.
You want to hear a song?
The stage is smoking.
What is it that you need? What is it you're looking for? 'Cause I'm suddenly not so sure. This wave is breaking over us. With one foot in the back and one towards the front. Our hearts live on the crest of the present night in our chest. On the crest of the present night in our chest. It's Yahuwah, just inhabit it for now. Your words take hold. Just let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go. 'Cause it's Yahuwah, just inhabit it now. Your words take hold. Just let me go. Thanks, guys.
That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. You guys, so tell me something. I'm really interested in knowing about each and every one of you guys. So would you be willing to give us a
Little
shout
introduction?
out, just
Yeah.
a little bit of introduction between your songs, so we get to know everyone.
Absolutely. So my name is Daniel Oglesby, and
Daniel,
then this is our good friend Kelly over here.
Our
Hi,
good friend
Kelly.
Kelly, too. From
Y'all
another
know
show.
her? Yeah, from Katie Sleeveless, which is now Spearettes.
Hello, hi, yes, Kelly here. Thanks for having us.
And then we have David Gashaw over here on guitar and synths.
hey, David.
And my good friend Corey Wilkinson over here on bass,
Hey, Corey.
shredding back there. And then
Totally.
Alex Rich on drums.
Hey guys, how's
Totally.
it going?
Man, it's such a pleasure to have all of
Thanks.
you. And so, how did you find these guys? What
Well,
came
you know,
out? What
it's
happened?
always a coincidence around here, isn't it? It was twofold. Something that just came together because I had done what I usually do. I solicit music for our station because we play all Colorado music, and we look around to everybody's Facebook page, Bandcamp site, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. We look for people to play.
You know what I really wanted to do is one of these days I'm going to do one of those things where it's like, and if you listen to KCOS Digital Media, we are not expected to blah, 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 you know. And sorry.
Oh, what?
I just
So there
heard
should
that
be a
in my own
disclaimer.
brain.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
disclaimer.
No, really. I mean, so we're an ASCAP certified station, of course. So we have that need to solicit because nobody else does what we do. Nobody else plays 85% predominantly unsigned, unheard of local
Colorado
bands.
local musicians.
Colorado specifically, yeah. We are in the export market, you
Totally.
guys. So
Yeah.
don't feel like a product, but we're gonna push you, man.
So you found these guys in Denver? Are they?
Well, no,
Colorado
I
Springs?
found
Are
Daniel
they-
on a Facebook solicitation. I said, hey, you know, I kind of like your music. You know, sounds kind of cool. We need some of that genre mixed in, you know, because we play everybody. Anybody that sends us music, I think we've only rejected, I think, 2 things in the time that I've been programming station. So you got a really good success rate of getting your music in.
Yeah.
And,
Well, we were talking about that earlier, just how broad
Yeah.
a range of genres you
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
And then we were lucky enough to meet Kelly when you know, an old friend, Katie Sleeveless, had been on the show before, and I said, "Man, it's time. You got a new band. Let's hear you."
Yeah.
And Kelly was playing bass.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
It was at that time, yeah.
yeah.
And you used to do this gig out of a smaller studio, right? How
Oh,
long have you been here
man.
at the Gold Room?
Well, we're going to have our 3rd anniversary show January 3rd,
Cool.
right here. And yeah, so I mean, the story it's probably as long as a band story, but we started out doing favors for this and that, and then in lieu of compensation, it was like, what do you want? And I said, well, how about a radio show? And so it started out being an hour a week, and here we are, 3 years later, 24/7.
2 hours a week.
2 hours a week, but we're owning our own station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a,
So I want to thank everyone that's helped us every inch step of the way from day one, you know, to include you guys, because, you know, I mean, I don't think I've met Corey and the drummer yet, but, you know,
Yeah.
we have run into, I mean, people run into each other in this town. It's a small town. It's a musical town. You're bound to bounce into some people in different genres. And
when you guys first started playing, I was like, oh my goodness, you guys are taking me to where I would really like to go. There's a lot of places that I don't go anymore because it's not around. Like bands kind of like U2 and just the old, just that specific, neo psychedelic. I loved how you guys put it in there. I was gonna say, who wrote to know about you guys? Who wrote some of your bio stuff? They are so imaginative, creative, colorful, incredible. I just loved it. It was just fabulous.
Yeah.
Just reading about you guys.
well, you are managed by a management group now, right?
Yep. Lavery Road Music Group.
Yeah, we put
We've
all
been
that on
working with
the
them.
event page for people to see. But yeah, I mean, you're a step further than a lot of the people that we get here as guests that, you know, are trying to plot a musical career. And, you know, how did you align with your management company?
Actually, Alex is good friends with them. They had started a website called showtheshow.com and had done pretty all right with that. And so with their extra time, they created Lavery Road Music Group. And we just kind of lucked out. They listened to our album, and they were helping us anyways with the last album we put out. And it just kind of got to the point where, you know, they asked us if we wanted to just sign a contract and just start working together. And it took us a few months to work that out, and we finally did. So
Good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I am, because you guys are absolutely fabulous.
Now, where is Lavery Music Group out of?
Philadelphia, I think.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, let's give them
They're
credit.
Philadelphia.
I mean, really, this
area.
is a big deal to be
Yeah.
signed. And
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh, they should be listening tonight.
well,
They probably are.
yeah, they
That's
probably
great.
are.
Probably are. Hey, Molly.
'Cause
That would
they
be-
acknowledged their presence on the page. So yeah.
Sweet.
And that's, you know, how
Happy
do we
to have
build
that.
community? So this is one thing that we're bringing forward in
Very
the new
cool.
year. We're going to be doing some clinics, master classes, etc., on certain topics like how do you do these certain things, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe somewhere along the line we can talk about, you know, getting together and actually putting some of these clinics into motion, because we like to use our own local
Artists.
people that are doing this,
Yeah.
and, you know,
You bet.
and encourage it to become,
There's
you know, everyone says this
so
could be
many
a
talented
huge
people.
music city. Well,
Oh,
let's
man.
make it a huge music city, right?
Mhm. No, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Everyone is so incredibly talented. I mean, there's not everyone who gets on that stage has a piece of creativity running right through their soul. So,
Yeah.
you know, and it just jumps out, you know, and it jumps out from all of you too. And so it's really exciting, because I really want to hear another like 10 tunes. So
Well, yeah, they said, yeah, we got about 10 tunes, but yeah, we were going to space it out like we always do. And you know, if you want to do 2 in a row, I know the audience is
go
going to.
for
Yeah,
it.
we
You
can do
know,
that.
we have an online heckler named Todd Roger Pennington. Todd's his cousin or his nephew, but he's from Canyon City. He listens all the time, and
They
he
do.
always
What does
types
he
in,
say?
"Let's talk more music."
So I want to
Okay,
hear
yeah.
Vase Vide.
Talk shit about us. We love that. Yeah, we love to read that stuff. So bring it.
Right on.
It's not the darkest time of our lives. We've got 50 years to go. I know truth and I know lies. Sometimes these things take control. And sometimes these things take control. Sometimes these things take control. Can we bring the synths down just a bit? It's not the darkest time of our lives. We've got 50 years to go. I know truth and I know lies. Sometimes feelings take a hold. And sometimes these things take control. And sometimes these things take control. Sometimes these things take control. Sometimes these things take control. Thanks. I know I said I wanted the synths really loud in the monitors, but they're actually too loud. If we could just bring them down a little bit.
You know, that gives me a good chance to just say real quick, hey, you know what? I tell you, I don't know what we would do without being here with Chad and Nicole. The famous open-minded Gold Room is an incredible place to be with incredible talent and incredible friends and family. And we appreciate you guys being here so much. So
Thank you,
No,
Gordon.
it means a lot to us too.
Thank you,
Thank
Chad.
you for having us. We need more people doing things like this in this town because Colorado Springs has so much potential.
It
It's
does.
crazy, you know. And
it's really a deep hardened shame for the last 30 years that we have gone nowhere as far as musically. I mean, there's a lot of cool bands that we all have. We all have
Yeah.
friends in bands. We all have family in bands, and we live with bands night and day, and just, you know, but to actually have something that is so cohesive and so so creative, I guess it's one of the only words that I can, it's just immense creativity. So
You know, we were talking about that on another.
just now happening.
Yeah, just now and like on other sessions talking about that. But I think that you know, it's always a welcomed idea to change that perception, you know, and maybe we don't have the same sort of tiered structure that bigger cities do, but we definitely have an embracing like DIY scene and a lot of creative people. So it's just a matter of opening one's eyes and seeing that that's there. Yeah.
You know, and I think if we can push that out as much as possible, that would be so incredible. So I think we should
Absolutely.
do that continually as long as we can. So
All right, well, this next song we have a music video for on YouTube. And speaking of talent in Colorado Springs, we worked with Tommy Helvenstein, who's an amazing director. We just shot the song we opened with. We shot a video for that on Sunday, actually, so it should be out in the next couple weeks.
okay,
But-
okay.
So this one's A Melody Says More. Family, they mean so goddamn much to me. But when we're all dying, at least we've got these memories. Thanks, everyone.
Man, oh my gosh, you know, you have the most beautiful music that can, you know, transcend you and just have you put you guys on a huge long road trip and take you guys to Texas and
That is a good road trip song.
LA.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys
That's very much a
really-
highway, wind in the hair,
Yeah.
reflect on your life, slow motion montage song.
Totally,
And that's it.
totally.
When I was chatting with Daniel this afternoon, it's like, man, your music is so lush. I want to spend a lot of time on, you know,
word.
there's a whole lot of bands. I mean, this is the excitement for me is uncovering, and I put introducing Vase Vide on the event page because, of course, you're new to us, but it's not like you're new to the area. So,
No.
but you've
That's what-
got two different releases. Which of these songs are from which one? First of all, of the three songs you played, which ones are from what?
So all but the second song are from the LP that we just put out.
Sweet.
And we just had our CD release show for, and we're really kind of pushing that. So the rest of the songs we'll be playing will all be from the new album. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, yeah. We have the first EP, and that's why I was saying,
Yeah.
man, it's really. There's not much, you know. You are adding a little more, I guess, kind of a rock feel to what you're doing right now. But
Yeah.
yeah. When I was listening to the EP this morning, it was like, man, you're quite right. When you got your start in EDM, you know, it's really,
Yeah.
really lush.
Yeah, very much. Very
Well,
much so.
that first one, we were just trying to figure out what the hell we were doing. We didn't, like I said, this started as an electronic project, and it turned into this. So we didn't know what we were doing, and now we're kind of slowly starting to figure it out.
Man,
So-
it's
kinda
mixed
like
with
our
so
story,
many.
too.
Yeah, it takes a
But-
while.
Yeah.
You guys have merch
Find-
tonight, right?
Find your sound.
Oh yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, everybody load up for Christmas on the merch table. How can we find you selling your merch online too?
We
as
do
well?
at vasevide.com. Yep, we have a store online as well.
Okay,
So
cool,
Yep.
cool. Ooh, we will go and check that out.
check it out.
Yeah. Hey. So, how do you guys prefer to, when you're writing, when you're putting all of this together, how are you building your methodology of writing? How when you guys, everyone's just brings a piece to the key, or how are you guys going about doing?
No, I get asked this a lot actually. Just because
So
we have
much.
so much gear up here,
Yes,
and
exactly.
there's so much shit we're using, but
Great.
it usually starts. I write chord progressions and just kind of the lyrics and stuff, and like on an acoustic guitar or something, and then it'll kind of start from there, and I'll send everyone recordings,
Sweet.
and then we all kind of write around it, and it's like, well, I kind of hear a synth part here, and you know, a lot of the times, even though it's all written on guitar, and this last record was a lot of me and Dave kind of sitting down and writing, but we'll write it on guitar, but then we'll translate it to keys.
Right.
Is usually what happens. Yeah,
Sweet.
a lot of times. Yeah, and then and we just mess around with that, and now I mean we're already working on the third record, and
Man.
it's more Kelly and I kind of sitting down and trying to figure out how to do a lot more back and forth
That's so
between us.
awesome.
Yeah, and so
Oh, and I can't wait. I can't wait to hear you sing too. If I'm not sure if you are singing this evening, but
Yeah, so I mean,
can't wait to-
primarily my role when Daniel. Well, so Daniel and I go back several years, and I've always known him to be like pretty much an outstanding electronic artist and composer, and we'd always talked about playing music, and I think one of the things that he does in an amazing way is puts together compositions, and I mean you're hearing a lot of the sound samples and stuff, but his electronic style and flair for composition is really really outstanding. And so I mean we've wanted to do some stuff for a while. So he and these guys have been doing an amazing job doing what they do, And towards the end of the last record, they were feeling like they just wanted just a little bit of backup synth stuff, a little bit of backup vocals here and
Nice.
there.
Yes.
So I get to like have the honor of coming in and just providing little touches here and there of backup vocals and keys, and I'm excited to progress. And
It sounds incredible. You guys you can just feel the electricity between all of you. And I love it. I love to feel that. I want to feel that. I want to see that. And
Well, I can't wait to put the new record in rotation.
right? Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be incredible. You have to sign it for me too. Sign it for us.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
I'll give you one tonight after.
Oh,
we're
that'd
done,
be
yeah.
so cool. Thank you. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
for sure. Yeah.
Exciting. Right on.
She gets so excitable, you could just give her
I
a
do.
puppy or something, and it's like, oh, yay.
As long as it's
We do need more puppies here.
Right, Nate?
There's not
puppies
enough
or
puppies here.
music. Okay, puppies, yes. All right, yes. But music, yes. So,
Yeah.
so we'd love
Totally.
to hear.
All right. So, well, actually, so this next song is the song I asked Kelly to come in and sing on the record for us with me, and she agreed to fill in on shows and stuff for the extra stuff we can't play, and then that's how she wound up just being in Vase Vide. It's like, fuck it, let's just write all of our
that
records
is so
together
cool.
now.
I'm
Yeah,
so glad.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Congratulations. Yay.
an honor. These guys are amazing. I'm happy to be with them. They're all very talented.
And lately I've been noticing how we move across the earth. In recent times I've dropped the ball in her court and waited for nothing in return. Written on your wall, here we stand like wounded men. Nothing left to lose, nothing left but you. Nothing left but you. Recent times, they drop small bombs down to the foundations attached to the old earth. These modern guides, they show my close friends places to hide from all of the weapons. It's a place to be heard. Written on your wall. Thanks.
You guys are such a mixture of. There's just so much inside of what all I'm hearing, what's all coming out. I mean, it's just a mixture of everything. It's a mixture of so many different genres.
So how was your CD release party? Because it was a dual effort between two bands.
It was fucking awesome. Yeah. We had so much fun. Yeah.
Right on.
All of our best friends and family were there, and
That's so cool.
yeah, it just
Dang, I wish
it was
we would have
perfect.
been there.
Well,
Where
you know,
were we?
I can't say where you were. I know, you know, I wish that teleportation was really more than Star Trek because, you know,
Right?
doing what we do and having so many friends that are
Yeah,
playing
there's
constantly, it would be so
so
cool
many-
just to teletransport from point A to point B to point, you know.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, no, I knew about the CD release. I think Ed knew about it, but somehow you weren't feeling. Ed's had some car problems.
You know what?
You know, the stories go on forever.
But
Why?
God bless our shadow man, right?
But you know what? So where are you playing soon?
So we're playing Sunshine Studios on Wednesday with a band called Crazy Town. I don't know if anyone remembers that band, but the "Come My Lady" song from the '90s, yeah, that band.
Sweet.
And then the next day we're going to Denver to play Evergroove live, which is like another internet show, and it's in a recording studio in Denver. So
How
we're gonna play that.
exciting.
Yeah.
And it is called
Evergroove.
Evergroove.
Live.
Right
Yep.
on. That's so
Yeah.
cool. You guys should be doing this all over, wherever and whenever you can. Although it's hard because you guys, I'm sure you guys, I mean, sure some of you have to work during the day. You know what I mean?
We all work
This
a
is
lot.
all we do. We don't actually do
Oh, I'm
anything
just
else.
loving it. I'm
We
so
do this
loving
full
it.
time.
Oh, you're teasing
Next
me
is the
so bad.
the UK tour. We don't have time for those
I
day
love
jobs.
it.
We don't have
That's
time
how
for
it should
jobs.
be.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's refreshing to
I've
hear.
got a
you know,
job.
because.
I've got a job there.
Oh yeah, good job.
I didn't get,
Besides Alex,
I
he
didn't
has a
get the
job.
memo about being jobless.
Oh, right? It's time.
Sorry, Alex.
It's time,
We don't
Alex.
pay him.
Yeah, well, there was just a subject on Facebook about that the other day, you know, and that's one thing that we're in defining our mission statement to do all the legalities that we had to do. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, we had to word things right, and one of the things that I've always wanted to make sure that there is a equity in pay scale around town, which, you know, full employment, the whole business end of why people want to come out and play music is to be appreciated and sell their products or merchandise.
Yeah.
Not to mention express yourselves, period, anyway, but, you know, yeah, you guys are doing this full time. Good for you, you know, really.
I don't know if she was really being serious about that.
Yeah, that's the mystique about Kelly. So we're just playing along.
I love her mystique. It's just fabulous. All of you have just.
I figured you out by now.
I was like, incredible.
You know, I kind of like to joke with Laura too, right?
yeah, I have to
and
put up
we're missing our
okay.
Lisa.
And that we are.
Yeah, she
Miss
is.
Lisa, we miss you and love you.
She's been a little under the weather,
She's not been feeling very well,
and
but
you know,
all these colds
hopefully
and flus going around this time of year.
get
so.
your flu shots.
Yes, Vase Vide. How many people have told you guys to go get your flu shots? For goodness sake.
Dave
Vase
actually.
Vide does not care if you go get your flu shot, just to be clear.
Dave's been handing them out actually on the corner.
Oh man, yeah, really?
Yeah,
Was it the mist stuff that they discontinued or what?
yeah,
Oh no!
yeah. I like to use discontinued products because, you know, I'm not
Well-
a part of the system.
Can't waste them, you know, yeah.
And because they're cheaper, 'cause that's Dave.
They are cheaper.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
that.
you don't have to take my word for it, but
Oh
We're not taking your word anymore.
you guys
Kelly,
are cracking
you're
me
on
up,
the
man.
you're on the she's joking list all the time.
I love it. You guys are the bomb diggity.
Yeah. So
You are.
another song, please, if you don't. Yeah.
Alrighty.
If you'd like.
And I'll dream tonight without you. So goodbye. And good night. And I'll leave the room softly in case you come back. In case you come back to me. Thanks.
You know what? What the music industry really needs you. We need you. We really need you. And
Thank
you know
you.
what? If everyone has
Thanks, Ann.
yes, please.
We love you.
Like, will you like pull up all your glasses? I don't know if you can
Yay! Raise the
take
glass.
the microphone.
I just
Hang on,
finished my
glass.
beer, but I'll hold
This
my
is
water.
to Vase Vide. May you guys be out for a long, 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 long time. Out there on the road. Not that I want you out away from your families and all that kind of stuff, but oh my gosh, may the very best of the music love and life come to you in light and shining and for
Oh yeah, thank you so
ever.
much. Yeah.
You guys are
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
You guys
That's
will
great.
be forever. Forever. Like okay guys like Led Zeppelin and Sting and you know all these you know we're talking even Berlin and all these incredible the Kinks and just so many different incredible bands from there. You guys there's so many that I can just zone off and think about. It's just really exciting. You make life and all your intricacies of putting all the pieces together of all your instruments just
Yeah.
come together so beautifully, magically.
Thanks.
You know, and that's
Really
not,
cool.
I hope what she's trying to
it's
say
different.
is
Well, I have so much to say. I have
know,
it so
but the
passionately, but I can't find the
the
right.
maturity of your compositions. I mean, you guys are relatively, you know,
That'll work.
You're a lot younger than us, but so no, really, okay. So the impetus to drive the complexities of your music at such an early time in a career for you guys? Okay, even though you've been playing, your own EDM for a while, you guys have coalesced after, a couple of years or so. But so how did you gain such musical maturity in that time?
We're just very naive and ambitious, and
And
I don't know if those are good qualities.
That's the
but
perfect answer. That is the perfect answer. Because, you cannot
It's truly
calculate this
heartfelt.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, calculating what's going to work. I mean, it's very evident that it's a collaboration between all you guys. It's you're looking at each other, you're taking your cues,
Yeah.
you're,
And you're
whether
all
it's a look.
incredibly intricate in each riff and fill and that you all are playing, and it's just
Yeah.
it's really fills it up so beautifully that your mind can escape.
It's not that hard though, because we're all such close friends. It's easy to work together.
That's cool.
And that
makes you
when it feels like fun when you're just playing, then I mean,
yes,
I'm definitely the asshole of the group, and they'll all agree for sure. But like, most of the time we have fun. So, yeah.
There's always usually one asshole in every group, right? I mean, and I'm not meaning that
Yeah,
to you
yeah.
at all whatsoever.
That's
but
me. Yeah.
No, we just kidding. Just kidding.
She's looking at me, though.
In every group, there's one in every group. Oh my gosh! You know what? If it wasn't for you, these guys wouldn't be.
You'd
I
be
wouldn't
doing
be
this
here.
all by yourself right now.
Sure.
I know it.
Well, I don't think. Well,
Yeah.
well, maybe something else, something different. Yes, but not.
But
you know, the beat goes
see,
on.
This
and-
is really. I mean, I
amazing.
enjoy introducing my friends to things that they're not familiar with. And Laura, they're in a band called Castle Raven with Nate. Her husband is the drummer, and they are on their own musical journey. And it's
working on it.
so she is. It's a different genre than you're used to, right?
It's so kick-ass.
What do you
I mean,
play?
I love it. I play the guitar,
Cool.
And
and
she's got a great voice.
And
And
you
I
play the
sing.
pipes, the vocal pipes?
yes, play some vocal pipes, and it's a lot of fun to collaborate and to. We just have a really great time, and we're really close together too. So, we totally understand how it feels to work with such great people. So, you guys,
yeah.
you guys
So
are
have you heard yourselves on the
very
station
much
yet?
like that. Yeah.
Have you heard yourselves on the
Have
station?
we heard ourselves? Once.
Yay.
Last time we played Sunshine, they were nice enough to record the set for us and burn a DVD. And
Sweet.
But yeah, we're still getting used to that. Yeah. So this is only our second time doing an internet thing. So.
No. What I meant is if you heard the music that we were playing on KCOS.
Oh yeah.
It's a
I-
trick
yeah.
question.
I
yeah.
heard your
And of
music
course, the
on
answer is
our
always
station.
yes, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what we were talking about earlier. Just the broad range of genres you guys have. Like
Oh wow.
everything I click on YouTube is completely different from the next, and I didn't even realize we had most of that stuff here in the Springs.
Oh
But
man.
when you think about it, there's a whole lot of fucking people in this city now, and so
Great way to put it.
all of a sudden, yeah.
Straight up.
Well,
I
that's,
mean, just
It's
drive
straight
down
up true.
Union at 5 p.m. and
Yeah.
yeah.
that's what we say.
And
I
there's
mean,
going to be more.
There's a town of a half a million people right here, and if, how do you reach a town of a 500,000
And
people?
how do you wake people up who have gotten older and now you become grandparents, okay? And now, a lot of your folks will, people get serene and all the people who once loved music back in the 60s, 70s, 80s are now like at home tonight, some of them. And how do we fill this up? How do we get everybody out to start filling the places up to come and see you guys? That's what we want to do. We want to do
That's
that.
the $1 million question.
That
man.
is, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, how do we do it on a Wednesday? I don't know, And
Yeah,
then, your next show is
Well, we're
Wednesday
gonna-
night at our sponsor's house, Sunshine. It's
Yeah,
like,
love
okay,
Toby.
music goes on all over,
It does.
everywhere. But
And so many people know, and so many people don't know.
yeah,
But I want to start awakening the ones
Yeah.
and get them back out
So
here.
yeah, that's a shameless plug at almost the top of the hour for if you've never listened to
Yeah.
kcosdigitalmedia.com, you really
Good.
should because
timing.
we've finally gotten the format flow that we like and people are responding well. So like during the day, it's pretty much, you know, office friendly, bistro friendly, coffee shop friendly. We're trying
Truly
to
is.
track that, you know, small business feel that will stream the station for their patrons to get your music across, and they go, hey, who is that? Well, and it's a perfect time again to plug that we do have the Android
Yeah,
phone app
if-
that you can download and listen on your phone.
You
So
do.
you can hear all the great stuff because actually we've morphed a lot. You know, like I said, we have changed the format so that we've added the metal stuff, the heavy stuff. Colorado Metal Shop, 10
From-
p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
There's a
and
lot
then-
of metal in this town.
There
That's-
really
yeah.
is.
well, it's and not now just this town.
That's true.
We're playing
Yeah.
over 400 artists from all over Colorado.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
you know,
There's
and
a lot
saying
of
that we're an
different folks.
export, yeah, you know, that time over in Europe, they're about waking up when the metal's over, and then, you know, our regular programming starts, and you'll hear this kind of music and
You bet.
Americana, reggae, jazz, blues, the whole works, but it's representative of the state.
Man, and when I wake up in the mornings, gosh, you know, I know I know you can't, you know, there's certain things you got to do with your radio station, but, you know, I'd love to plug you guys in the morning and just turn on that 6 a.m. and turn on and hear some Vase Vide and start getting ready for your days and getting people out there. And, yeah, I would love to hear you guys all the time on KCOS. So,
Oh, yeah, thank
keep
you.
Well,
that.
now we have added a function on the Radio King broadcast software where people can actually go into Radio King to the KCOS page and actually vote for their favorites that they're listening to.
man, we should start really plugging that up, too.
Well,
Start
I'm
doing that.
glad you thought of that. We should do that.
Yeah, shouldn't we?
But really, no, I mean, this is an announcement. It was just an update that I updated the software this morning, and it said that. This update contains the feature that lets people vote.
Oh,
So,
wow, that's so kick
You know,
booty.
and every once
How
in a while,
cool.
I get a question on a message or a post or something like that.
Yay.
How can I tell when I'm being played?
Right.
You know, and, well, we are an auto format station. We don't have DJs. We don't feel the need to
As
do
of now,
that
as of now,
because really, when you give us music, we don't play just one song. We play the whole thing. So everyone is going to hear every one of your songs sometime.
yes.
And that's the whole
Yeah.
purpose of why,
Yes.
you know, if we were to have, you know, a personality come in and just say, hey, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, you're listening to, it's still going to be, we want to give everyone equal time on their submissions because we are, you know, we're not doing the top 10, you know, of the week. We want everybody to be heard equally. So,
and you know what? Even though we're at the top of the hour,
Mhm.
wouldn't we still get to have you guys for another couple hours? We'd keep you guys on that stage as long as possible.
well, as long as they know music
We're
to
here all
play for
night.
another 3 hours. So when you guys play around, what's your normal set length?
What's our normal what?
Set length. How long do you do a set?
Usually like anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So
See, so we're
Yeah.
getting
Very cool.
we're getting the good
Okay.
stuff with 2-hour format.
We
We're getting
are.
the music, and we're also getting to learn all about the band. And here again, this is a question we ask every week. Do people come up and ask you questions about the band like we are?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
that's good.
A lot of
because-
similar questions that
Oh, I'll bet.
you're
really?
asking. Yeah.
Well, we
Absolutely.
did a poll on that too, and there was some responses, but no, we didn't.
However,
But you know, inquiring minds do like to key in on the same.
However, I would
same
love to do that.
topical matter, right? I mean, that's good because some people say no, nobody comes and asks us anything, and you know, it's kind
actually,
of
people do ask us. a little bit about radio keying and
Well, no,
things
I
like
mean,
that.
when you go to see a band anywhere around town, how many people come up to the band and go, "Hey, how's it going? What do you do? What's your influences? Why
Yeah.
are you doing what you're doing?"
Maybe the ones who've had a couple good drinks, you know, if they can feel comfortable enough, they can come up and approach you. So-
Well, I personally always
Well, I
get
mean-
asked the same 3 questions over and over again, and it's always, how do you and Dave keep track of everything you're doing with the keys and the guitars and stuff? That's always number 1. The second is, who's your drummer? He's fucking awesome. And the third is, how the fuck did you get Kelly Palmblad to play in your band? And
Man,
so, yeah, it's always those 3. Yeah.
Well, see,
And I guess I meant for people, just like the people that come out and dance, the dance people,
Well, that's
who
what I
they come
mean.
out and hang out, and they don't know if they, you know, how to approach. They don't know if they can feel close, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe when their inhibitions are laid down a little bit, they can feel like they can come up and say,
Oh.
"Oh my God, you guys are so amazing!"
We only ever play for drunk people. That's it's part of our contract.
We better get drinking.
So drink up, guys.
We need to drink up.
Well, okay.
Man.
I think that would be a short topic for my short co-host, right?
Well, there's which to go on Metal Mamas or
Well,
for that
you know what? So
particular
what? Yeah, you've got
The short
you've got
topic.
a storyboard in progress for something that you're
actually
wanting
we
to do.
Miss Lisa Carnes and myself are putting together a YouTube show called Metal Mamas, and it's really exciting. We have a lot of really cool people that come on the show, and my gosh, one of our Metal Mamas is right up on stage with us here this evening, my Kelly. So we would love to have you on the show.
Oh, how fun, yeah.
And introduce you and have you on the show and do some cool stuff that we're working out. And so, but
When are
it's a
you
really
doing
cool
that?
show. Well, actually, we're beginning to get started with it.
Cool.
And we're going to start shooting here really soon for the production. And so we'll definitely be in touch and see if you'd like to come and hang out with us and be on the show.
Right on. Thank
Hang out
you.
with us.
Well, see, we like to do things that
Metal
nobody
Mama.
really are doing,
Using
and
musicians.
what you know, we have a huge. I mean, it's speaking of equality, you know, earlier in the show, speaking of equality as a topic of national importance these days. I mean, really, we've always made a point to look towards our female musicians as, you know, a treasure, because you guys, I mean, how many times do we talk to bands and it's like, yeah, we put these bands together. I play in 3 bands. I'm constantly doing bands, and you know, it's not that necessarily easy to get the female members of bands really in a element of their own where they can have that forum that Laura's thinking of putting together to really get your opinion and voices. That's why I have
Absolutely.
two bookend lady co-hosts, because they
That would
ask
be really
different questions than I do. They have a different perspective than I do.
Well, it is might be a little bit different perspective from someone who's just an interviewer or another person who's musician to musician. So I'm sure some questions would be a little bit different. But man, Mark at the Moon, I tell you, if it wasn't for you, like I said,
You
and your
didn't hear that,
science
did you?
project, we wouldn't all be here. So I appreciate everything you've done.
Well, we're here
bring us
to
all
do,
here.
like I say, whatever
Listen to
people
these
aren't
guys.
doing, we're going to be doing. And I just got to say, it's really, we love when people bring their kids. We really do. We like seeing children here.
Oh yeah, that's Alex's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
man.
mine.
She's-
Running around,
that's
yeah.
My
so she was
goodness.
waving, and she didn't get your attention, Dad. So she's standing there waving there for a minute.
She and her mama are so amazing. You have
I
a
know.
beautiful family, Alex.
Thank you.
They are awesome. They
So
are
for
awesome.
being The Beat Goes On, global internet
Yay.
radio and video show on KCOS Digital Media with Vase Vide,
Woo!
it's time for some more music, don't you think?
It is.
Let's do it.
Truly.
So these next 2 songs kind of blend together, so we're just gonna go straight through. This is the title track from our album, Hello Moon, Good Night. And so, you know, this heart's little more than a roof with holes where the light shines through from the moon. Into my eyes, no sleep for me tonight, but good night. And so, you know, this heart's little more than a roof with holes where light shines through from the moon. Into my eyes, no sleep for me tonight, but good night. No
song?
The two
Strange Crosses.
Strange Crosses. And what were you thinking when you were writing it? What was in your thoughts
Basically,
about that particular?
the burden of just existing is pretty much what it's about. So strange cross is, it's like we're all born with the strange cross to bear, and it's different for
Straight
everyone. But
True.
So is
the
it,
human condition is not
my
easy
goodness, I
for anyone.
love it.
is it kind of relative to one of the T-shirt designs that you have over there?
Sort of, yeah. The upside down cross one.
I see that.
Yeah, it's a good thing I can see.
That's kind of a joke. Yeah, I don't know. If you read in the parentheses, it says how to pronounce the band name, and yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I would have looked before I started the show with that line.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that's
We were
good.
totally joking when we made that.
I know. Yeah.
But we have
I
a song
love
called
this,
Strange
though.
Crosses, so it works. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't wait to hear it again. Oh my
Hell
goodness.
yeah.
And this is coming out on your new EP?
Well, the CDs.
Our LP. We
your
already
LP,
released it.
I'm
We just
sorry,
had the
excuse me.
release show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So it's already out from that
Yep.
LP.
The LP is called Hello Moon Good Night, and it's on Spotify, iTunes, all that bullshit.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go buy
Soon
it.
to be in rotation.
Oh man, I'm gonna buy it for my personal usage.
Hell yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm giving you copies tonight.
Oh
no,
man,
you're good.
yeah, and I want some T-shirts and some everything. Yeah.
So are people wearing T-shirts already or what?
Oh my goodness, we need to start wearing T-shirts.
We have one.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Our beautiful merch girl, Sam.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, hi, merch girl. How are you? Yay! Nice to meet you.
You got that square thing going on for the cards
Yeah,
card action.
you guys
and-
ready to go? Oh, she's thumbs up. That is awesome business right there. Very cool, you guys.
So you
I'm
guys, no,
excited.
really, I got to say, I mean, all kidding aside, you guys are very well marketed, put together. The whole concept, you guys are on top of your game, man.
Hell yeah. Thank you so
Well,
much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
We see a lot, this is what
Yeah.
our number 155,
Mm-hmm.
I think, it's in the sequence of shows. And so we see a lot of bands, and I'm always very impressed when a band comes totally together,
Yeah.
And has
And
everything.
they-
We're trying. We put a lot of time into it, and
So
we love doing it.
We
Does
could
Dave
tell.
does Dave ever talk any?
Normally, we can't get him to shut up, so I don't know why he's not talking right now.
This is
Honestly.
literally the
Come on here,
quietest we've ever heard him.
I just figured
going on,
Daniel
Dave?
has more to say. But don't take my word for it.
Oh, no.
Okay, so how do you
Too
fit in the
funny.
equation of the evolution of the band?
I was at my friend's house having some adult beverages, and he had just happened to live next door to Daniel, and so Daniel needed him to go inside and look at something, so we all just kind of went inside, and I saw all of his gear laying around and asked him if he played, and then we just spent the rest of the night playing music, or talking about music, and then about a week later, he texted me and asked if I wanted to be in the band, and I said, sure, and then it's been all downhill since there.
Oh, completely. Completely.
So is it because of the neighborhood or what?
Yeah, I think so. That's one of the reasons. Yeah.
No, okay. So here's
How
another
cool
thing
is
that
that?
we don't usually ask, and it's kind of pertinent because I know that this region is very demographical in the music scenes. What area of town are you guys, claiming to be from?
Right
Oh, the
here
Springs,
in
yeah.
Colorado
I mean,
Springs.
what neighborhood in the
Neighborhood?
area?
Oh. Well,
I
Dave
hark
and I
from
lived on
Patty
the
Jewett
west
area.
side.
Sorry. I said I hark from the Patty Jewett area.
Uh-huh. Well,
That's a good
and
area,
we know there's so many, creative bands from the west side, whether it be Manitou or Old Colorado City or, and then the Sunshine World has got security, wide field wrapped up, and
Yeah.
there are, like I say, there are musical demographics in this region. That's what I was getting to, I guess.
And so so when you guys are playing, you've got a bunch of you've got quite a few shows coming up, and so how are you guys just where are you specific about booking your shows at specific places, or where is it that you know
Yeah.
that you guys are?
I mean, next Wednesday will probably be our last Colorado Springs show for a while. Right now, we're trying to do a lot of internet stuff, so we just recorded the second music video, which we're going to release, and now we're doing like this, you know, and then next week we're doing the live show in Denver, and then after that we're doing a show called The Sesh, which is also Springs-based, but it's kind of more like a music video. They set up multiple cameras and get
Oh wow,
and
cool.
crazy lights and stuff, and
So, who is doing that with you guys? Or?
Thomas Helvenstein, the same guy that directed our music video.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Great.
So we're doing that. So we're trying to do a lot of
My
internet
goodness.
stuff and put a lot of content out there until we can hit the road
Awesome.
next summer, and then we're basically planning like a never-ending tour kind of thing, and we're just gonna go do it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we will follow you guys
So do you got a
wherever
bus?
you go.
Do you already have a bus?
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's part of the
We're
saving
actually gonna
up
have
for
a spaceship.
for summer.
Oh man, no, I
UFO,
really,
yeah.
it's my dream to do a traveling road show with KCOS on a bus.
That would be
You know,
so
that-
much fun.
Yeah, I mean that was
It really would be. The only other thing is I could say that I'd wanna also play up on stage too. So if we did go, you'd have to push.
We're gonna have to
push all-
storyboard the heck out of this because I started out doing photography and video primarily just as that's what I did, and then this is all kind of gelled together, and so I mean really we want to kind of be like that Viceland channel that's doing edgy stuff.
We really do.
doing,
Yeah.
photojournalism around the country and meeting cool people that also have similar interests. We want to introduce a friend of ours here in a little bit that
Yes, we would like to.
we
if she'll let
thought
me.
we lost, but there's we are always looking for different ways to collaborate. We've been invited to do
Absolutely.
studio tours, and because we love having this prime pristine location, and Wednesday nights.
Man, this is
It's
it.
kind of a halfway between the work week, and
Yeah.
it's very easily accessible on YouTube and streaming through the internet anyway. So, like we say, no matter how many people are here in the room, we know we have, I won't say legions yet, but we do have people that, and it's a roller coaster ride, all depending on the weekly guests and their following and how much. I mean, you guys are into the multimedia aspect, so you guys are very into your self-promotion.
And
Yeah, that's most of the battle.
I
for
was
sure.
gonna
It is,
say,
yeah.
and if you guys head towards over the pond there, you guys might be. You guys as well. I think would be. It seems to me that in Europe, people make it a lot. They actually. Europeans really love this type of genre as well, and the people that are playing from America go out there, and people are just swarming them. They just love them. So I think you guys need to go also there and tour out there for a little while when you're not here in the States. You guys should definitely go overseas as well. I mean, it's so good. You should take
course,
it
when you get
everywhere.
that-
No, we want to. I'm talking with the booking guy actually about that.
Are you?
right
I'm
now,
so
yeah,
glad.
All right.
I don't know whether it's a US or like a tour or something like that, but
Yeah.
you guys need to be out there as well. You guys are amazing. And everywhere
Okay.
here in the States. Yeah,
Thanks,
you guys
yeah.
are fabulous. Oh my goodness, I'm really overwhelmed.
So
with
the introduction worked pretty
how
good,
incredible. The which? The introduction?
The introduction worked pretty good.
Yeah, you've got some great
All right.
introductions going down.
I know. I always try to keep a few tricks up my sleeves.
Well, keep tricking.
So, Halloween, we didn't really get the chance to really pull out all the stops, but see, we want to do these theme type shows to kind of choreograph our progress. So, first of all, we ask, if there's any charitable organizations or needy situations that the guests might want to, invite their favorite group or, like I say, charity or organization to participate in a show, this is what we really have in store for next year. We got a big thing planned on our Christmas show, December 20th.
Oh, man.
So yeah, it's I don't know if it's appropriate. If it's the right time. Yeah, let's just go. Okay, the month of December, it's going to be really cool.
I'm like,
You guys tonight are just. I'm loving this show. How about you
yeah,
guys?
me too.
Yeah. So next week, next Wednesday, when you're at Sunshine, we're going to have a band from Bailey, Colorado called Big Green Carpet come in and do a show. We've been lining them
That'll
up
be
for a
exciting,
while.
too.
They've played around, and I'm just
Looking forward
conversely, since you guys go up to Denver to play, I'm always in awe and thankful and grateful that people from other cities come down here to do the show with us.
to that. They do.
So we're
From all
looking
over.
forward to Big Green Carpet. And then the Christmas show we're talking about on the 20th is Sean Reed Pirtle's family from the Justice League. And, you know, Sean Reed Pirtle, the bass player
It's going to be
with
really
the Justice League.
very
He's going to
cool.
bring his family,
beautiful show.
including his 91-year-old, I hope it's his great-grandfather.
Wow.
But it's a whole musical family. We're going to do a
91 years old.
Christmas
Wow.
production of their choosing. Like it's just them sitting around their house playing music like they
Yep.
do for the family. But we're going to have our friends from helpautism.org come and be with us. And, you know, it's going to be a great time for anybody that hopefully if you want to be a part of that show, we'd love to see you.
Please come in.
And then the end of the month, we're doing on the 27th, we're doing a pre. I don't know how many pre's you need before the New Year's Eve thing, right? Because it's New Year's Eve is what, on a Saturday or Sunday? We're doing our pre-New Year's Eve show on a Wednesday.
I know, and
And
that
it's
is
a
the
CD release party,
pre.
actually.
So that'll be
It's-
fun, though.
Yeah, it's a CD release party for a metal band that's a regular at Sunshine called Effin' Wild. So
Wild.
if you guys want to get wild with
Mr.
us,
Crowley.
I know it. No, I mean, so we have, like I say, we have something for everybody. And our calendar is on our Facebook page. If everybody hasn't been to our Facebook page already, we invite everybody to hit that kcosdigitalmedia.com Facebook page, hit the like button, go to the event calendar icon.
Okay. Okay.
And,
so
I have to do a demonstration for
man,
Laura.
that would be so cool because
Well,
I
we're
was-
booked into May, so we have shows all the way into May already.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and he wants to book into June, so we'll
Well,
talk.
I'm
We'll do
kinda-
that tomorrow.
we're going to take a breath for a minute because I did a whole lot of work today. And you know, it's cool because when we say
It's good to
go
be-
to our contact pages, send an email for all the artists that want to be on the show, send an email and we'll figure out the scheduling. And I don't get too far in advance because really, thank God, we've only had a couple of cancellations that we had to scramble
It is
for.
amazing how consecutive, we have been.
Yeah, we're just thrilled to death that
at
everybody
this
is so
incredible.
conducive
venue.
into our science project. So once again, thank you, and
yeah,
and I'd love to hear another song.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think our drummer just went to go pee.
Oh,
so,
no!
See, that's
That was good timing.
you don't think I planned that one?
Well, and also I do want to give a big shout out to Miss Lisa. Unfortunately, she's not here with us this evening, but we love her to pieces, and we can't wait to have her back. And she's gonna go crazy over you guys as well as I
think she
have.
might be watching because she said she would. But that is also a
Sweet
kind of
girl.
a segue to our other corollary called Mountain Kids Music that we've already kind of talked about. So both organizations are going to be really busy next year.
Yes.
Yeah. So along with the clinics, along with the music therapy and music instruction for children of need, we want to make sure that the organizational support is coming and that they're actually bringing us, and we've been blessed that people are bringing forth children that, yeah, they would like an instrument for, Christmas is coming up, but you don't have to wait for Christmas to get a musical instrument from Mountain Kids Music.
Woohoo! Yes.
So really, I mean, the Facebook page has not been set up yet, but
We're
the
getting everything set
KCOS
up for it.
digitalmedia.com is the place to contact us through the website, send your
For
love.
now, for Mountain Kids Music.
Yeah,
If anyone is interested, please go to
we do have a,
kcosdigitalmedia.com. And, well, it's a long,
we have a page on the website.
okay, so it is
Yeah.
on the website
Yeah.
to go to Mountain Kids. Great. That's, okay. I'm just making sure, Mr. Nathan Lear, so we can go straight from KCOS Digital Media to Mountain Kids. MountainKidsMusic.com. Thank you so much. MountainKidsMusic.com, ladies and gentlemen.
See, we turn our head and the drummer magically returns.
Woohoo!
Like I was never gone.
So, in that last song, I do have to tell you, it was just kick-ass. It really was. We really do. We need more musicians like you guys with your incredible ideas and your compositions. It's really, really awesome to listen to.
Thank you so much.
Thank
yeah. We put effort into it, so we're
man.
trying.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I just love it.
All
Love
right,
to hear
well,
some more.
This next song, I don't know if my mom's watching right now online. I forgot to tell her about it, but she follows everything we do, so I'm sure she is. But this is her favorite song. So here
Where's
we
your
go.
mama from?
Oklahoma. She
Oklahoma.
lives there, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
cool. Next time she'll be watching.
I'm sure she probably
Just
is.
okay,
yeah.
cool,
So-
cool.
You hold nothing sacred to you. I don't think you do, 'cause you play a sad song while I sit and wait for you. That's how it seemed to me. You left BB, went to Soundgy. You seem great, how you know hardly. I hate to hate you. Just because you wasn't enough.
can tell why that's your favorite song. It's just, that's a happy song, man. It is. It's just a happy song.
It's kind of a fuck you song, really.
So we probably have the same kind of humor then.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Well, like-minded, right?
I keep having that problem this evening. I don't know what it is, but it's been so long since I've. It hasn't. Everyone is so different, but it has been a long time since I've heard some diversity and this band is a wow. They all give their all, and it's very exciting and very creative, and so it's just such a thrill to have you guys on
Thanks.
that stage. So, and I can see that we've got a good bunch of people that are.
Yeah, we've got over 100 people that are watching online.
Hi,
Nice.
So
Kate.
that's really cool. Aww. So there's other families and friends that
Friends
are.
and families.
Yeah.
Friends and families.
So anybody have a secret sign to say hello and I love you?
Bonjour.
A bonjour. Ah, that's beautiful.
So coming up on the last half hour of the show, is there something that we haven't discussed that you wanted to get out, or do you have you would want to breeze through the last few songs and?
Yeah, we just got 2 more for you. They're kind of connected, so we'll breeze through those. Yeah, really, right now, all we're really trying to promote is the music video we're about to put out for "It's Your World," which was the first song we played in the set, and I mean that's about it for us right now. Yeah.
Wow. I wish we could
That's a
have.
whole lot.
I wish we could have streamed that music video as part of the show, just to because being
Yeah.
you guys are really. I mean,
Maybe next time.
well, next time definitely for sure. We're gonna have to keep up with you guys, but.
Man.
Yeah, we like to talk about people's approaches to do music videos too, because that's always a fun topic, and it's always great to hear new creative ideas. We had Beyond Forgiveness on, and they're another pretty much self-contained symphonic metal band, but they do all their own music videos with a cinematographer, and they did a video at Fountain Creek Nature Preserve that made it look like it was mythical, black metal dreamscape, and it was so creative. It was just unbelievable.
So that's I've seen some of your videos as well, and they are just as incredible and exciting to watch, and so I really love your videos. I was excited to go see them.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, we're trying to be creative with it and trying to not actually be in the video, and so this next video we're all pretty much silhouettes, and but we want to focus on mostly short stories and things like that. So
Very cool.
yeah.
So you guys will have all your lyrics in a little folder for your CD. Yeah?
Yes, it is in there. Yeah.
Yay! I'm so excited. Yay! So who asked you that question? Because I want to know every word. It's awesome.
Like yeah.
But and I do have a quick shout out to someone that's here with us this evening. Her name is Lori, and she will let me bring her up to my table just to make sure, just to do a little gabbing about all the cool stuff that she is involved with right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and she's so wonderful. She's here this evening, and I was so excited to have her. And yay, she came up. So, grab here, take a mic.
Hi, Vase Vide. It's wonderful listening to you tonight.
Folks, this is our very own Lori Hubbs, and we'd like to. Did I
Yeah, you said
your
it.
last name correctly? Just wanted to make sure as well. And so, what do you think?
I think they're
Amazing.
fantastic. And we actually, my partner just walked over to your merch girl and bought a CD. So I'm excited to listen to that in the car, which is totally
Awesome,
what I'll
thanks.
do.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
just listen to that for the next few days, get to know it a little bit better.
That's so cool.
You guys have been really a pleasure to watch. Some good vibes going on in this
Oh, man.
room. It's always interesting to me to think about what the atmosphere is in the room and then thinking about how many people are watching online. So I'm sure it's also interesting to you guys as you play up there to technically only, like 15 people, but then knowing that there's so many other people watching. So
Yes. And so I wanted to ask you, you do such cool work, and I know because she's going to be personally, she's
yeah, we're
working
gonna
closely with us.
hang out on that Metal Mama stuff and do some other video
Yes,
work
ma'am.
together, hopefully.
Yes, and so
So-
tell me about you. Tell us about you.
Sure. I grew up in Colorado Springs, born and raised. Moved away for school. Came back this year. Excited to see how much Colorado Springs has changed. Not only is it different just being an adult here and being able to see all the different venues differently,
Yes.
but I think it has grown, and I think that the music scene, especially as you guys were talking about earlier, it's there. There's so many talented people here, but I think the venues and just the spaces that these artists can be seen is still lacking.
Agreed.
So it,
Agreed.
as a lot of the video work I do is actually just filming like performance art, ice skating, dance, things like that. But
Nice.
trying to work on my own music as well as some music videos and just trying to get to know the local bands a little bit better and help them get heard. And that's really what it's
awesome.
about, So
It really is.
Where can they reach you at so that maybe we can talk? They can talk to you
Although
about
she's
projects.
really busy.
you guys are so sweet trying to
She's so
plug me in
busy
here.
right
You're
now,
funny.
but-
I can be reached at lmpvideophoto.com. That's or videophoto@gmail.com. The business that I technically run is Local Motion Productions. You can also reach or listen to some of the music that I've done with my partner Laszlo at Dandelion Head. Would it be SoundCloud or Bandcamp? SoundCloud/Dandelion Head.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
We're on there with some pretty
Cool.
interesting stuff. So
Well, I will be there to check it out.
not yet.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in rotation. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
We're still working on it. So
But there's so many, talented people who not only are on the stage and behind their instrument, the ones that are filming and doing production work and taking care of all of us, and we're taking care of them, and it cannot be done without you, period. There's
yeah, and your guys is
can't, so.
the video guy that does your work, and it sounded like you guys were going to do a live stream with him or some other sort of concept, and that's awesome. I'd love to meet him as well sometime and see you guys again. So.
Tommy's the best.
Yeah, it sounds great.
I talked with like 5 or 6 different directors before I met Tommy, and he's perfect. Yeah, he's so good. I didn't even know there was anything like that in this town until I met him. And so
It's there's only a couple of things that are like professional or like official companies, but there's so many people that can do video here and are
Yeah.
just looking for some more work, and I'd like to meet more of them.
absolutely.
We have enough work for you, my dear, to keep you busy.
Laura has enough work
Forever.
for me forever, I'm sure. So,
But
great.
thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for
coming
those-
up and
your
talking
guys are
with
so
us.
sweet.
And
Oh,
It's
Good to
such
see you.
a pleasure to have you and to see you and to work with you and to talk with you and to do everything. So you're just amazing, girl. We love you. Thank you. And God bless the Gold Room, Chad. You make everything just sound like we are in the most beautiful place. And
Hex Audio Video Services.
yes,
Hey.
yes. But it wouldn't happen without our Chad. So God bless you, Chad. Thank you so much, as well as
That's
Hex Audio.
And we would love to hear that last two
We
For
would.
sure.
song set.
We would.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about just doing a quick shout out to my Nicole. We love you. Thank you so much for always being here for us. And
What in hard behavior of falling into in a natural possession of loving and fear. And welcome to fear. I've built a home here on a foundation of sin for nefarious reasons. 12 beers, they help me to be clear. This is my religion, 'cause I don't wanna be one and done. I don't wanna be one and done. I don't wanna be one and done. I'll never be one and done. Such a thought will lead us into such an irrational inconvenience of rising up to the occasion. What is it I hold dear? I've forgotten it's so cold here. Allegations on the heads of pens enter into my skin. For 26 years, I've ground down and stripped the gears like a scalpel to incision. Oh, cut me off and let's be done. Cut me off and let's be done. Oh, cut me off and let's be done. Oh, cut the line and let me run.
This is our last song. Just be right. I'd void my tongue, just sit here and waste away with you, saying that truth with the viciousness behind those tone deaf eyes. You know my fault. On your back as a sailor over my face. Yeah, got that ladder, let's climb and do that. Climb and do that. That's all I got for tonight. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Right. What a great crashing end to a really, really fun, entertaining time with you guys. Really want to
Incredible.
thank you for spending time with us tonight, making this a very special show.
Yeah, thanks for having
You
us.
have
Oh,
made it
man.
a very,
Appreciate
very
it.
special
Thank
show.
you.
All of you.
We're
are
going to have to
amazing.
keep in touch and see how you guys are progressing
Yes.
and, you
Yeah.
know, make you part of the rotation family on not only the station, but the stage.
Totally. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
thank you so much for having us.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. So, hey, the last question, I'm going to ask Kelly. Okay, so
Please do.
what has happened with you and Katie and Emily just besides the name changed?
Outside of the name change to Spirits, we just released an EP, so a 5-song recording that we did with Andy Jones. It was mastered by Nito out of Oakland, California, and we're really excited about it. So that's coming out on Saturday.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And we've been jamming with our fellow cello player, Lisa Schoenstein, and having her join us for a few things on the mix. And yeah, so things are taking off there. We're really happy to be playing.
Definitely.
Oh, man, that's great. Yeah.
Thank you
and
for asking.
We'd sure like to play
I
that,
can't
too.
wait to have you
Cool.
guys and to hear that.
Thank
So,
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Where
to
can
do
we
that.
go out and find everything we need to listen to that?
You
How
can
is
find us on Facebook. We just had the name change to Spirits.
Spirits,
So
love it.
SPIRETTES. It's kind of the French denominative ending there. Kind of a wink and a nod to the 60s. But
Great.
yeah, so you can find us on Facebook, and from there you can just link it up to
Perfect.
Bandcamp, and we'll have all of our updates on there.
Yeah, we'll
you.
do that.
Right.
What a pleasure, you guys.
Well, last bit of announcement. If you want to hang out with us again, we are going to be at Stargazers Sunday night. We are thrilled and honored to be part of Rocky Mountain Highway's collaboration with Indie Give for the Stargazers concert series. The first one starting out with Woodshed Red Sunday night. So we want to thank Steve Harris and, of course, Woodshed Red.
Absolutely.
And we want to see everybody there because
That would be
general
amazing.
admission, I understand, is free if you want to be on the main floor, right in front of the stage where all the action's happening. There is a ticket fee associated with that, but there is a event page that we're going to be putting on our event page, and Steve
So
just messaged
definitely.
me, and we're gonna work it all out so that everybody knows who's doing what to who, and
That sounds really good.
looking forward to it.
And Vase Vide, it has been a huge pleasure. Again, thank you guys so
You guys
much.
are really
Thank
just-
you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
This has been fun. This has been fun. So, Ed, since the Shadow Man is setting, here's the blast from the past. And I said this to him last time. I said, so you're setting the controls to the heart of the sun. And
Well, that's beautifully
no,
said.
okay, but what song is that from? By who?
The Who?
No,
Oh, I really don't know.
that's a classic Pink Floyd. That's a classic
Oh,
Pink Floyd
Shine
song.
On You Crazy Diamond? Is that Floyd?
Yeah, set the controls to the heart of the sun is like one of those 20-minute Pink Floyd, obscurities.
Well, I'll tell you what is beautiful as Pink Floyd is. Vase Vide is just as beautiful and gives us off just as much melodic beauty as the Floyd does. So
Oh yeah, we
Man,
like to
don't
see the
stop.
progression of that craziness that got started way so long ago. And you guys, the interpretations continue, and it's just a joy to be able to present your stuff to the world as our export to come from Colorado with love. So
Yeah, we
since
appreciate it.
oh man, so since the Shadow Man is working the controls
Sounds good.
and usually does the
We'll have
benediction
you,
and goodbye.
you
Yeah, well, you
shut
know,
us
thank
down
you
here,
everyone
my
for coming
dear.
out on what might be a
Thank you,
a
guys.
chilly evening. That might have kept some people at home warm and bundled up. But we always appreciate everybody that comes to see us at the Gold Room, everyone that listens online,
That's
everyone that participates in the Southern Colorado Musicians and Artists Cooperative Facebook group page that you should be posting all of your stuff
Oh man,
on.
that would be
Keeping
awesome.
everybody, there's 7,000 members on that page, so that's an audience that we're quite proud of as well. We want everyone to go and hit the like page, the like button on the Vase Vide page,
Please, please do.
as
They
well
will.
as
They will.
well as our page, so that you can hit the event calendar and find out who's going to be there when.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And you know, this is
Very
the
true.
Gold Room that we love so much. You can come and get your Springs Orleans Cajun food fix during the show, and as well as some of the best mixology from Nicole and the staff here at the Gold Room.
God
Did everybody
bless you
have a good
guys.
time tonight?
Our beautiful engineer, Chad.
All right. Well, you know what? This is
time.
like the first time that we've just been right on the nose, huh?
We have been. We
So
are right on the nose. That never.
I don't want to jinx it, but you
really
know
happen.
what? Yeah, we always bait you guys. Oh, you got one more? You got one more? Do you?
No.
That was really good.
You know, you know, we should do a comedy routine, man. We're good together. I like that. But no, stay tuned, and you'll be listening to the best of Colorado general music.
always.
And at 10 p.m., you will be listening to the heaviest of Colorado music in the Colorado Metal Shop
Beautiful.
until
I
2
love it.
a.m.
Love it.
So once again, if you know anybody that missed this, the show is archived on our YouTube channel.
The beat
and
goes on.
You guys can spread that
Sweet.
around and do what you will with
We will,
that.
yeah.
We even give out the raw files if you guys want to manipulate that. So it's your performance, it's your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nope, you
thank
got
you,
us on out
and
of
God
here.
bless the world.
God bless us all. God bless everyone. And from The Beat Goes On and all of us at KCOS Digital Media, thank you, Vase Vide. We will get to see you guys again really soon. And Mr. Market to Moon,
Raven,
take us on out, my brother.
I did. It's good night time.
Well, awesome. Good night, everyone.
We are independent radio. We do not pretend to be professional because we like it that way.
Try to pretend.
Good night.
So, good night, everyone. And are we clear, boys?
Good night, Internet.